if you run any sort of a wellness business, especially class-based business like a yoga studio, a Pilates studio, a HIIT gym, something like this, maybe a CrossFit. If you haven't grabbed your ticket yet, just find the link down below in the comments and get yourself set up. But a couple people have been asking why we're doing a Yoga Business Summit right now at the end of this year. And it's because we are literally this week in this little moment where everyone, I feel like, is holding their breath, trying to just get through the end of this year. But more importantly, trying to figure out what are the next things that are going to happen. Because we still have a long road in front of us in terms of what a small business is going to need to do and what you're going to need to do as an entrepreneur to succeed. The good news, the silver lining here, is that there are so many things lining up amidst all this chaos for small businesses that are going to set the professionals apart from the amateurs and make it possible for you to claim market authority and build brand in your local area in a tremendously powerful way. The other thing is we've just gone through an enormous moment of public education for what it looks like to participate with a business virtually, and secondarily to this, a public education moment where we have a reordering of the understanding of the unique value that a business like yours, that someone physically shows up to and participates with another human with a powerful service like a yoga class that really does change somebody's life. The value point is going up because people have now realized, because it's been taken away, how much they really enjoy that and how important it can be for their overall success. So there's every reason to think that moving forward, you are going to win, but we have to stick it out just a little bit longer. And the hiccup, if you are an entrepreneur, a small business owner right now, is getting clear, first off, on what are the next action steps you need to do. So that's the first reason why we're doing this business summit. We've brought in experts that specialize just in the wellness and fitness industry, and they're going to be talking about practical applications to take some action in your business right now. Things that are going to make a difference, things that are more future-proof, things that you need to check some boxes on to make sure that you're set moving forward. So clarity on the plan of action. The next thing is taking action itself. So one thing that drives me insane after years of time through personal education and webinars and courses and everything else is how often things can just stay conceptual and just ideological. Here's this idea, you should do this thing, or you should post like this, or whatever, but it doesn't actually walk through the steps of practical application. It doesn't say, okay, this is what you're doing, here's how you do it, and here's a sheet for you to go and do that. These labs are designed specifically around that. So you're gonna walk away with some actual actionable items, things to do, and actually in the lab even be able to do them with the presenter that will be on there as well. For example, I have a copywriting expert, Michelle Hunter, who I've worked with for years. She and I are going to be doing a bonus lab on website copy that sells. And the reason why we decided that this would be one of the bonus labs to focus on is that having good copy in your website has always been a powerful thing, but right now, suddenly, especially if your physical space is closed, if your copy is not super dialed in, it can be seriously problematic because you're just leaving money on the table and making it difficult for people to participate with you. So having good copy is one thing, but having copy that is built to actually convert and retain clients is a whole nother game now, because you also have multiple products that you need to communicate. So that would be we're going to actually live go through somebody's website or a couple people's websites and give live feedback on exactly how to tweak the copy and tweak the page to make it more optimal for this as well. And then the final thing is just inspiration. And the big inspiration story that I would bring up is I can remember opening my yoga studio and literally going through the couch cushions to find any spare nickel we had to try to get enough money together, and going to banks and getting turned down by like 7 banks for loans, and finally making it happen. But amidst all of that adversity and amidst any doubt that we were going to be able to succeed as a business, we had so much fire in our belly, so enthusiastic and inspired by the powerful yoga that we were going to bring to people, the community we were going to build, the help we were going to offer people, that we just kept moving forward and would have done anything to make sure that this was going to happen. Once you've been open for a while, things outside your personal control, many of which you've experienced in the last year here, it happened to you, it wanes your enthusiasm, it wears you down, it tires you out, and entrepreneurial burnout is a serious, serious battle. If you didn't see my video on the Valley of Despair, you can search it because it explains exactly the cycle that we go through as an entrepreneur. But right now is the time that you have to dig deep and find that initial reason. Why did you even open your wellness business? What were you even in this for? Why are you even doing this? Because that's the one unique thing that a business like yours has that is quite different than other businesses selling a cup or any other sort of random trinket out there, is the level of belief and the knowledge and the understanding that what you are doing is positively impacting the world. Because remember, business leadership is the most important leadership of our time. If you haven't grabbed your ticket for the summit yet, find the link down below, grab the ticket. I'll be really excited to see you guys there. If you have any questions, concerns, or whatever else, you can leave me a comment. I'll be monitoring and getting back to you as well too. All right, we'll see you on the other side soon. Peace.